Yo, what's up? It's your boy DAHVEED. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that I get an opportunity to show you guys what I do. So let's just jump on right in. This is a leaf. Okay. All natural. What I'm gonna do today is throw CBD in this leaf. Alright, so what I have is a product. This product is called Eyeslow. Eyeslow legal hemp. So we're gonna throw some of this Eyeslow up into a blunt, and I'm gonna take some footage of my eyes after, and we're gonna see, do it really get your eyes low, or is this wholesaler lying to me? So I'm a legal business. I started my business when my daughter was born, and I started off with the CBD honey. And this was around the time of the Juneteenth, George Floyd riots. But before I keep going, so what I have is these eighths and these zips. So currently the price is $10 for the eighth and $50 for the zip. I do deliveries. You can do your pickups in Oakland by the lake, and you pretty much have to send the payment first, and we'll orchestrate your delivery within 24 hours. So sorry about that, technical difficulties. You know, I'm a one-man film crew, sound crew, lighting crew, and editing man, all in one. By the way, before I get any further, today's commercial message is brought to you by Alico Films, Cbgcbdhemp, and last but not least, sponsored by Los Rockets. Okay, so let's continue what we got going. So I just threw some of the denser nugs from the eighth in the wood, right? Or in the leaf. Shout out to Grab a Leaf too. If you're sponsoring, I'm marketing. Now what we have is the zips. So the zips have a lot bigger nugs, you know, whole gram nugs. So they might not look as top shelf as the eighths, but that's because you get big nugs only. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna throw a gram each. This is gonna be about a 2 grammer. And by the way, the zips are all jarred up by me, so we almost done, y'all. I know rolling up a fat blunt might not look like the most professional thing to do here, but I'm really doing this to show you guys that going through the motions of smoking and the stress relief, pain relief, is a big part of why people smoke weed. Now, for those of you who want to stay sober and experience that, this is a very amazing product for you. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this blunt at record speed. It's going to take me 15 seconds. Okay. Tupac has a video called How to Roll a Blunt, where he explains how you don't fold the blunt, you gotta roll the blunt. So we will not deviate from the lessons of Tupac for this blunt. So what we have here is a 2 gram blunt. I'm about to fire this thing up. We're about to see how it smokes, but most importantly, we're gonna check my eyes after and see if it gets your eyes low. This is CBD legal hemp from Sober Gang. Sober Gang approved, okay? If this don't get my eyes low, it didn't do its job. So we gonna go ahead and check it out. I'd also like to add that I am a lifelong smoker. I've been smoking since the age of 14. When I'm not smoking weed, I have problems smoking cigarettes. Transitioning to CBD has assisted me in giving weed and cigarettes up. Very rich, very rich. This is a CBD blunt. Feels amazing. I'm chilling. Today was one of the most stressful days of my life. I'm a single dad, going through court proceedings to get my daughter So when you support me, not only are you supporting a local 510 business, but you're really helping a dad, you know, get some stability and get custody of his daughter. But check this out. Smoking good. What's up with you? Man, I'm feeling it already. So if I was still smoking weed or cigarettes at this point already, I could put this out and make sure I don't smoke no weed, no cigarettes, okay? How much of this would it take to fail a drug test? Well, I like to put it like this. If you have a drug test coming up, and this is just a little cannabis education for you, it takes 30 days to clear out of your fat cells. Now, a little trick for those cannabis users in the work industry is that if you take about 7 to 10 days to just drink water, only water, barely eat, just drink water, and your urine is clear, then what you have is an opportunity to pass the drug test, even though after those 10 days where you're not just peeing water, you might fail a drug test, okay? So if you just drink water for 10 days, a heavy smoker can be pissing clear. However, it might not be clear enough to stay clear. It doesn't get out of your whole system, okay? So just keep that in mind. It rests in your fat cells. So, sorry, I'm all over the place. But basically, if you were smoking this every day and you had it in your system, there is a third of the THC, a third out of 100%, 3%, 0.3 in this. So therefore the 30 days turns into, let's just play it safe and give you 10% and say it's 3 days. 3 days of heavy water drinking to get you clear from being dirty just from CBD. Now if you're not smoking big blunts every day and you just have a joint here and there, you probably will not be dirty. If they catch you the day of, it might activate the THC panel in a drug test. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Even the 0.3, I'm gonna be honest. But with THC, you got yourself a 30-day problem. But if you're a heavy smoker, sometimes more than 30 days. CBD, you got yourself a 3-day problem. Not saying if you get drug tested to take this product, but if you get drug tested and you go on a vacation, you can smoke CBD your whole vacation, spend the last 2 days detoxing, go back to work ready for a test. Okay? That's if it's real hemp. Okay, what I have here is hemp. It is SGA approved. Okay? It's a slow burn, as you see. It's taking a while to knock out. In this time, I'd like to shout out some affiliate companies. Like I said, Los Rocas, Alico Films, CBGCBDHemp, By the Flock Clothing. Stay tuned. Shout out to Good for the Culture. Go follow them. Ibada Tea, Jerk Chicken, Chef Yeah Catering. Follow these guys, the good guys. This is a beautiful product. So something I'd like to highlight is that it's actually getting resiny right here at the end of the blunt. There's like some resin. I kind of have to chew a little bit, spit it out to widen the hole, so it gets resiny. Don't get it confused. CBD gets resin, okay? Now I'm at the point where the CBD is causing what I call CBD cottonmouth. So the CBD cottonmouth is not to where it dries up your spit and completely dehydrates you. However, you get a little bit of cottonmouth. Sorry about that. Whew. I had to take a water drink. I mean a kombucha drink. Because the blunt, now that it's halfway through, has pretty much given me cottonmouth. I think the Eyeslow effect is starting to kick in, but we'll check the full effect in a little bit. Wow. It's at the point where I'm pretty much done already, okay? To be honest. At this point, all I need to do is drink a little water. Stress relief has kicked in. Pain relief has kicked in. Anti-inflammatory. These are all side effects of CBD, so excellent side effects. I'm totally happy with the product. What up, what up? So I don't even need to finish this to prove my point. The 2 grammer was too much. I'm done. Okay, there's like a whole 0.7 in here left. I'll keep smoking it because I really want you guys to see. A lot of people, they don't understand, why would I smoke CBD when I can just smoke weed? But what they're not admitting is, well, what do you do when you're at work? Are you smoking cigarettes? Because if you're smoking cigarettes before and after work and on lunch, I am implying you'd be better off smoking CBD. You won't be high. I cannot guarantee you will not smell like cannabis, but from my experience, I have never been approached by an employer, by a teacher, the way that I used to get approached when I smelled like weed. When I smelled like weed, it was very impolite, it was very inappropriate, it was very intrusive for those that didn't smoke. People, more often than not, 9.5 times out of 10 do not detect the CBD smoke. Okay, if you smoke a blunt, you might smell a little more danky than if you smoke CBD. By the way, this hat was sold to me by a 14-year-old business owner at Lake Merritt. Shout out to Lake Merritt. Woo. All right, now it's starting to get hard to keep my eyes open. Starting to stutter on my words here. So, man, my eyes is low. I'm gonna really have to show you guys. Check my eyes. Okay, the Eyeslow effect, I would say, is full now. Eyeslow legal hemp. I'm done. Told you guys I was done, and I'm done. So, can a CBD blunt get you blunted? Can a CBD blunt get you medicated? Can a CBD blunt get you sleepy? Can it get you hungry? Can it get you thirsty? Can it get your eyes low? The answer to this is yes. CBD can get your eyes low, can get your smoke craving relieved. Okay, so if you think that you're gonna smoke a CBD blunt this fat and have a smoking craving after, you're mistaken. You gotta give the CBD a shot. You can have a present mind for work, and I'm not just talking about working on heavy machinery. If you're working on heavy machinery, just stay sober the whole time. This is Sober Gang approved, and I will not advise you to do anything dangerous. However, for the artists, for people that just need to de-stress, for the chefs, for the cooks, for the vendors, for the everyday people on EDD, people on unemployment, people, just hanging out. Part of my message is to get sober. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop smoking weed. This right here, this is a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. I'm trying to really tell you I'm done. I'm about to just put this video out and edit it because I'm done. My eyes are low. If you don't think that this Eyeslow works, you could check some of my other videos. And you look at me and be like, man, his eyes look low. Is this dude loaded? I'm never loaded. I'm never high. I'm never out of my mind. I'm never discombobulated. All I have here is CBD. I'm a very frustrated person. A lot of things don't go my way. I fought an uphill battle from a long time. Started off in foster care. Got into the cannabis industry at a young age, younger than I was supposed to be in it. I actually caught a possession charge in 2006. People don't even know. They don't even get possession charges anymore. But I had an eighth of shake. I got a possession charge, violated my probation. I ended up going to a group home. So cannabis equity is not just a program, it's a reality. The reality is that the war on drugs targeted black and brown people and allowed unfair policing. And to this day, those charges, even as a minor, that are expunged, come back to haunt me when it comes to signing up for the military. They know you about your juvenile record, okay? If I wanted to do anything in government, they would know about the juvenile stuff. And I'm a victim to the war on drugs. So every sale that happens through this company is a sale that falls under the category of equity. Now, I'm not a equity license program. I don't work with the state. I'm a legal business. I'm an LLC, and I exercise my right to be independent from any program, any government state ran program. However, I would like to highlight that I am the definition of equity. I'm in business, the same business that put me in jail legally. That's equity, social equity, social economic equity, and it's a beautiful thing. Social economic equity. So I'm done here. 100% blunted. I can't even continue smoking without drinking. Man. Eyeslow, legal hemp, Sober Gang approved. Okay, I'm sober right now. I could do some math. I could read a book. It's also an aphrodisiac for those of you trying to get in the mood. I'm gonna go ahead and check my eyes. Okay, the Eyeslow effect, I would say, is full now. Eyeslow, legal hemp. Eyeslow, legal hemp has proved this point. Thank you. I love you. I would encourage you to share this information because this can get people off of chemicals. It can get people off of mind-altering substances. It can get people off of body-altering smokable substances. moldy shake, brown weed, low grade moldy tree that's not safe to smoke. This is tested flower. It get your eyes low and it get the job done. Appreciate you. Take one more little rip and I'm done, man. Like I said, it got resin in it. For sure. The resin is kind of blocking the entrance of a blunt, just like a real resiny blunt. It's hard to smoke now because there's so much resin. It's done. It's done. That got the job done. Quality cannabis. Okay. So there was a line in the famous Tupac song, Changes, where he says, instead of a war on poverty, they have a war on drugs so the police can bother me. If Tupac was alive today, he'll be glad to see social economic equity. He'll be glad to see that the war on drugs is over. And as all 50 states open up to legalizing marijuana, I encourage you to support local businesses. Support business owners who are doing cannabis and dealing. Support cannabis vendors who are around to tell you the stories. Eyeslow legal hemp. It gets your eyes low. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Support the real. Support the Lake Merritt vendors. Support Oakland companies. 510 companies. I have a very rich history in this area. I was born in Oakland. I live in Oakland. I went to school in Alameda. I started my business in Richmond. Started off at Lake Merritt. They started rules saying no public vending, no vending at the lake, no vending of cannabis. So I comply with all of that. And I'm here online letting you know you can get a $10 eighth and a $50 zip from your boy, CBGCBDHemp. Feel me? Follow me on Instagram, CBGCBDHemp. I'm a licensed business. I appreciate you. And that's it. Shout out to Alico Films. Shout out to Los Rockets. Shout out to By the Flock. One more time. I have the limited edition Los Rockets shirt. Okay. Holla at losrockets.com. Check out the YouTube CBG Shrinks Tumors to see the quality of the honey and a testimony from the honey. I'll post the link to that as well. Man, I just appreciate you. And it's your boy, the pioneer, cannabis pioneer. I'm 30 years old. I've been in this game since I was 14. Check me out. And I've been licensed for more than a full year. I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary as a licensed CBD company. So I appreciate you. Do you know the positive effects of CBD or CBG? Yeah. So support your local business and fight gentrification. I'm the first one with CBD to make a Laker station. Medication, meditation, multi-millions in the making. Take a little aphrodisiac and you'll have you caking. Do you know the positive effects of CBD or CBG? Put your hands up, put your hands up. CBD. It's your boy DAHVEED, man. They call me CBD at the lake, man. I introduced Oakland to CBD. Ask about me. Honey, coconut oil. Infused with CBD. I got CBD flowers. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, CBGCBDHemp. I'm a licensed business. Holla at me.